guys out there on a wonderful, wonderful day. If you are new here, hello. If you're a returning viewer, also hello. I hope that you all like, comment, subscribe, hang out, whatever you want to do. Today I built a home called Small Home on a 20 by 15 lot, and it cost me 41,000 simoleons. So there is that. Kind of excited for you guys to see this. I didn't realize it was a 20 by 15 lot when I first started. Okay, I thought it was a 30 by 20. So is that, and I'm gonna go hop onto the video. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, so this build is pretty simple, you could say. It's not my typical build because we have the downstairs and the upstairs. But I do think it's nice. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Miss yelling to me. I just woke up 20 minutes ago maybe. So like I said, that's usually what I do though when I record these videos is I roll out of bed and I make them. But I do have a to-do list today, which means that I am busy cat. Today I have meetings and I have homework, so it's definitely not my favorite day. Like, don't get me wrong, I love doing homework. I don't like doing meetings and homework though because I get very tired. Because I'll sit there and I'll be like, I was the one who scheduled these meetings, so there's that. And then, sorry, I'm just gonna keep yawning, I swear. Um, anyway, I kind of wish that I made this in like places springs. I think that would have fit much better there. I often feel that way though after I go to the amp. I would have looked so much better in places springs. I don't know why. I always think that. Anyway, today is April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. I hope you guys are having fun with that. Um, maybe you guys had gotten a little bit of a Fool's Day. You guys should let me know. Everyone doesn't really participate in April Fools just because we don't. I liked to when I was younger, and then I made my little sister cry, and kind of after that, I stopped. I felt bad. I started beginning to build morals. It was strange feeling. This is a joke, by the way, guys. I'm not even. Oh, God, I'm not a completely awful, outraged person. Um, but no, now listen. If my little sister ever comes on the internet and says I took something from her as a kid, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Don't worry, we'll never know. I love my little sister so much. Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh wait, I don't know if I can show her face on YouTube. Something. Oh, I was about to like show you guys all these adorable photos of her. And then I was like, wait a minute, I can't. Did you guys so well, I should start with we didn't always have a good relationship. Raised are you like the second one of us entered the room, it was like that. I did not like playing with her. She was mean and I was a tattletale. Those don't mix. I was a total scale to the max with my siblings. I don't know why. I don't know why I was. Well, I should say, I do know why we were, but that that's a different video. But anyway, oh, well, sister, Baker. We used to bicker like cats and dogs. Sometimes we still do that, but we're on call in a loving way. I know you're sitting there like, you can't bicker with someone in a loving way. You obviously don't have siblings. Listen, I love my sister. I could bicker with her all day because I love her. My younger brother and I, we have like this, I want to say 7 year to 8 year age gap. And let me tell you, we still argue. I'm 20. He's very, very young. I know we bicker. We bicker like no other. In a loving way, guys. But no, if you think, I'm gonna have kids 5 years apart, so that way they'll be best friends and they won't argue. It's in our nature to argue. It's gonna happen no matter how old they are. At least when they're both little. It kind of makes sense. But when you sit there and hear your 20-year-old daughter bickering at your youngest child, you're gonna be like, what? What is happening? What is happening? But no, that is all jokes. God. Oh, I love them very much. We do bicker a lot. And it's like over small things like Minecraft. Because I'll tell him things about old Minecraft when he was too young. Because my father got the first version of Minecraft when it first came out. And so, and he let, it was like called Caves and something or whatever. And then we played it. And I could not understand the controls for the life of me. Um, but he was alive. He was just too little to remember. Um, and my father made a joke because he was holding the controller. He went, "Look, look, he's doing better than you." I'm so mad. Don't ever tell another kid that another kid is doing better than them, especially if they're their sibling. That's what caused my disdain towards. No, I'm joking. No, I just was mad. But no, I like telling him facts about the old Minecraft, and he's like, "That's not true." And I'm like, I was there. You were on the ground eating rocks. I at least was sentient and conscious. Wait, what? What do you mean? What? No, sorry. I could go on and on and on. Um, Thanks to my siblings. Like, my eldest brother, we used to play Barbies together a lot. And let me tell you, we used to argue. He had a certain way Barbies wanted to be played, and so did I. And when those two things conflict, you got to kids. And then my second eldest brother, ooh, second eldest brother, um, we we didn't start arguing until we were teenagers. We were very close when we were young, but when we were teenagers, we argued about anything under the sun. And then, okay, wait, what one am I on? Okay, so these two, I got this one. I mean, I'm this one. Wait, this one's turn. Oh, my other brother, my first youngest brother, we used to bigger the moon with the night because this is my stepdad's kid. And bigger. Bigger. So there is that. Um, and then, oh, what number are you? The redhead, my leprechaun brother that I was talking about. Um, he, he and I, we didn't really talk when we were younger. Um, because he used to take me off on purpose to get me in trouble, and so I did not like him. Listen, I was a tattletale, but I was a tattletale because you did something, not that I was egging you on to do something. Like, if you're egging me on being like, punch me, I'm gonna punch you. I was like 7. Okay, guys. Okay. Um, and then, oh, what number are you? My youngest brother before the girls. Sorry, I'm having to like, I don't know what to refer to them as. Um, he and I, we didn't really argue, we like play fought. We never really fought a lot. Which is so weird. I never had that with any of my other siblings. No, no, like, I shouldn't say I never had it, but like, to be like, we never argued is kind of a weird thing for me to say because I'm like, what? And, like, we never argued. Granted, we didn't kind of talk a lot. We just played, and that's kind of where our relationship was. I was like, okay, you can leave me alone now. We've talked. Bye. Um, but then I mean, the younger sister that I always talk about, that's that order. And then the younger sister after her before the youngest child, which is my stepdad's youngest. I know this sounds crazy. I really should have given you guys like circles. That's what I should have done. I should have drawn something up for you guys. Um, she and I we fought in a very sisterly way, like over clothes, makeup, um, stuff like that. And we only really fought when we were younger. Now that we're older, we don't really fight. Um, but I mean, it's the joy of siblinghood. Um, it's definitely something. So that means my mom has, well, has 9 kiddos. Sometimes I'll say like, "Oh, my mom has." I mean, I have 9 siblings. I'm referring to myself as a sibling in those cases. Um, I don't know why I do this, but I found out that a lot of people do this. Like, even if they only have like 4 siblings, they'll be like, "Oh, I have 4 siblings." Like, instead of saying 3 siblings. Um, because at first I thought, okay, well maybe it's just like a large family thing. Excuse me, that's just 6 people. I will be right back. Alright guys, but since this is an April Fool's video, let me tell you about some April Fool's pranks. When I was younger, there was this pretty popular April Fool's prank. I think it was either 2017 or 2018. And it was, you did like these dipped in chocolate type Oreo cookies. Some were filled with toothpaste and some were just normal filling. Let me tell you. One of my siblings got a normal one. Most of us got a toothpaste filled one. Um, and everyone was going, the toothpaste. I was gobbling that up. I was, this tastes like a Boscott cookie. Oh, God, give me yours. Like, and it got to the point where my stomach started aching. Not from the chocolate, not from no, the toothpaste. And my mom was like, "You need to stop, please." And then I threw up. It's okay. I got right back to it. After I threw up, I went back to eating the cookies again. I did not care. My mother, she was like, "Honey, no." And I was like, "Yes, I need it." Anyway, um, let's see. This one is less of a nice April Fool's joke. This happened when I was younger, and everyone involved in this joke must not have been older than like grade. This boy walked up to me, and you guys already know this guy. Um, and he went, "Oh, you're pretty cute." And again, my family had not really participated in April Fools most of my life, so I didn't realize the significance of April 1st. And I was like, "Oh, thanks." Anyway, this boy walked up to me and was like, "You're very pretty or cute," or something like that. And I was like, "Oh, thank you. Like, you're so nice. Thank you." I don't really get compliments like that. I wasn't really like a cute kid till basic standards. Um, and so I was like, "Thank you so much. Like, you're so nice." And he got really awkward and he mumbled something and I couldn't hear him because he was an April Fool. And I was like, "What did you say?" And he went, "April Fools." And I was like, "What?" And then another kid piped up and they went, "He said April Fools. That means that you're not what he said that he was saying. It was a joke." And I just sat there. And like it took me a minute to process what was being said. Um, but man, it was gnarly. I sat there, I was like, and it took me a minute. And then I just started crying. It's not nice if it's a joke, but it was one that I was a part of. And that started to be like a commonly occurring thing. Like each year, April Fools happened, like someone, and I'm not sure if it was like a joke within my grade or what. Like, I was asked out once for an April Fool's joke that broke my little heart. No other. And I was like, this is so mean. Um, but anyway, uh, let's see what else have I. What for an April Fool's joke for my younger sister and brother, we had seen this was in like 2013, 2014. We had heard of this thing where if you put people's hand in like cold water, they pee. So we did that to them. I don't remember if it worked or not now that I'm thinking about it. So I don't actually know if it worked. Um, and we really should not have been doing that because their hands were so little, like they were so young. Probably could have damaged like nerves in their hands or something. Because we did put ice in it to make sure that it'd work. We probably shouldn't have done that. Um, and then let's see what's another. Um, no, I think that's all the April Fool's jokes, and we did get in trouble for that one. My parents was like, absolutely not. No, 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 no. I've seen like on the internet people do extreme stuff for April Fools, and it'll be like your dog died, and I'm like, that is cruel. And to make a person cry, that's not a joke. That's bullying. Period. Like in a story. Like, especially if it's not tears of joy. Like, what? Like, oh my goodness. It was bad. It was so bad. I don't know. I see a lot of like, actually, we should be seeing them all within like the next 24 hours. So there's that. Nope. Have no clue. No clue at all. Um, I will. Anyway, I've noticed that I've barely talked about this build, so obviously it's a 3-bed, uh, 2-bath. Oh, excuse me. Downstairs is pretty spacious and it looks really nice. And I never know what to do for like the general picture. And it looks so odd in the skin. Like in real life, obviously, the main parts of the house will have like lower baseboards, sometimes upper baseboards. There's not a lot of like classical paneling anymore. Like that's so weird sometimes without classical paneling, like empty. And maybe that's because I don't fill in my walls enough. So there is that. Um, I don't know. It looks weird in my opinion. Sometimes let me say sometimes. But anyway, this house, I could use outside that really made it to me feel like it was spring. I mean, I did this brown accents, and I could also would have done the tile roof line, tile roof instead of metal. It would have looked like a waste of space, but I did the metal because like that black top on the house. Also my computer lags for a little while. Anyway, but there is that. The plants were pretty simple. I just wanted to pick something easy, something that went with these beautiful plants. And I think that it turned out really well. When I went to, I forget what it's called, the Outer Banks one year, I saw beautiful houses like this one, obviously much bigger. But I don't know, in my mind, I gotta build something like this. I don't really have a good picture of one, so I did have to Google like houses, 2-floor, something. And I need to start screenshotting and saving the website that I find them from because outside of this was I did not have a floor plan because I highly doubt my floor plan would be anything like this. Anyway, I'm going to pop off to outro and just as a quick thing, it is called Small Home in the Sims 4 Gallery. I know, so creative. It's gonna let me pop off to the outro. Hello, guys, I'm having a wonderful day. If you're new here, hello. If you're new here, hello. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I think guys, if you want to like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Today's build was called Small Home. It's over 41,000 simoleons. It was built on a 20 by 15 lot. These speed builds may be a little bit more common for the next 2 weeks, plus pre-recorded videos, as in about a week or 2 weeks. I'd be very busy, so I just needed to get some pre-recorded videos out there. But I will be responding to your comments still. Do not worry. Um, I love talking to you guys, and it's probably one of the highlights of the day. And thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope to see you next week. Bye bye.